Max Verstappen is a world champion. Honestly, what a crazy race that was, and much of that was due to late FIA controversy that saw Hamilton's 8th title snatched away on the final lap. And you've got to feel for Hamilton here. If Latifi hadn't crashed, Hamilton would have cruised to his 8th title, but Latifi did crash, and in the words of Michael Masi, that's motor racing. But speaking of Masi, there's a lot to discuss about his decisions, not just here, but throughout the entire season, and something needs to change. But let's start with the big incident in Abu Dhabi, the incident that ultimately saw Verstappen win the title. Hamilton was well ahead of Verstappen when Latifi crashed. This was on lap 53 and there was only 5 laps remaining. 5 laps to clean up the debris, get the car off track and restart the race. Now ordinarily a process like this would probably take at least 5 laps to do. However, this was the championship decider and there was a lot of eyes on the race. Formula 1 wanted the race to end as a race, not neutralized under the safety car. So no doubt this pressure from Formula 1 would have influenced Masi's decisions. By the time all the debris had been cleaned up, there was about 2 laps remaining in the race. However, 5-lap cars were still between Hamilton and Verstappen in the safety car train. The regulations state that lapped cars must overtake the safety car, and once all lapped cars have done so, the safety car will come in at the end of the following lap. Problem is, if this was followed, the safety car would have come in on the last lap, and Hamilton would have won the championship. So Masi let the cars between Verstappen and Hamilton unlap themselves and brought the safety car in on the same lap, meaning there would be 1 lap left to decide the championship, which technically he is allowed to do under the regulation that pretty much says the race director has control and can do whatever he wants. Which personally I think is the big problem here. Why isn't there black and white rules that don't leave a literal championship up to the discretion of a single person? All these grey areas give us massive inconsistency in decisions, and the best example of which has to be in Austria. Lando Norris was battling with Sergio Perez going into turn 4, where he was deemed to push Perez off the track and was given a 5-second time penalty. In Brazil, Max Verstappen essentially did the exact same thing to Hamilton, only 10 times worse, and it wasn't even investigated. Now whether that's because those two are fighting for a championship and the FIA didn't want to affect that, that's a discussion for another day, and if that is the case, that's a very serious issue that blurs the lines between Formula 1 being a sport and just entertainment. If F1 are trying to push this more into entertainment, I'm scared for what the future holds, because there is no doubt in my mind that Masi was influenced by Formula 1 and them wanting a close battle for the championship. And with that safety car at the end of Abu Dhabi, they got exactly that, but they also got a whole lot of controversy and anger from viewers and fans alike. If anything good comes of this situation, it's that I hope the rules and regulations can be reviewed before next season to make things more black and white and more fair for everyone involved. And although many are claiming Hamilton was robbed, you can't say Max Verstappen didn't deserve this championship. He's been utterly brilliant all year and has had a ton of bad luck as well. Hamilton has had incredible luck for many years. Yes, he has immense talent, but he's also had a lot of luck, and here in Abu Dhabi, his luck finally ran out. Hamilton could have pitted for softs, he would have lost track position, but Mercedes made the gamble that the race wouldn't be restarted, but it was. This has always been the case in Formula 1. The lead car under the safety car has always been at a disadvantage. So congratulations to Max Verstappen on a well-deserved title, and I hope to see changes at the FIA next season.